Hello everybody, and welcome to my very first actual Transformers review. Look at that. So, if you're wondering, why are you doing this? This isn't a gaming video, what are you doing? This is different, I hate it. I did a tiny little brief review of one of my Transformers on a live stream, and one of my friends said I should do another one, so I'm gonna do another one. So this time, I don't have the packaging for it, because I got this for Christmas. And I'm probably not gonna have the ones I reviewed in the package, even if I get them new. Anyway, this is a review of the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a good look at the figure. It is very nice. I like it a lot. It comes with his pretty iconic looking blaster, and then his axe, which I'm not a huge fan of the axe. The only thing I don't really like it, well, okay, so there's like two things I don't really like about this figure, but I still really like it. And if you look at this face here, very G1. This entire figure just looks very G1. He's very poseable. These figures, the Siege line and the Earthrise line, from my experience, they are like downscaled, affordable masterpiece figures, as I've heard them described as. So it's got all the posability of it. You got out like this on the arm. This thing moves too. It kind of stands out of the way. The smokestack moves. I forgot they were called for a second. The arm moves at the elbow. There's some wrist rotation, but the gun stops that. But it's there. On the other hand, where the axe is, look at that. Head's on a ball joint. There's leg movement. Actually, I was surprised by this. Quite the ankle pivot. And yeah, it also turns and stuff. So yeah, the basics, what you'd expect from a Transformer, except better. There's kind of a toe bend, but that's more of for the transformation. Speaking of which, let's get into that. So, the easiest way to transform this, I found, was to remove the weapons first. I like to kind of unscrew the weapons rather than just pull them straight out, because I'm afraid I'm going to break something. Let me show off the weapons first. So there's the blaster, not to be confused with the Autobot. Get it? No, okay. And this is the axe. Nice little Autobot logo looking thing here. There's none. Oh, nope, it's detailed into there. It's kind of engraved in there. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see that. You can't really see that. But, so the cool thing about this axe, not just that it could be swung around like this by a human, you can fold it up by taking each blade and kind of folding it in there, and then fold it like this, and then it's storage. You can put it on the back of the truck. And I'll show that once I transform him. Speaking of transforming him, so with this Optimus, the transformation is weird. I think it's weird, but it's nice. So we're going to start with moving his arms back a little bit. So we're going to start by moving the arms back, opening up the chest like this, like Matrix. He's dead now. And then we're going to take the head, and we're going to fold it down into here. So it just sits there in his chest like a Mortal Kombat fatality. And I had a little bit of issue with mine when I first got it. The head would get really stuck in there. This one time I had to grab like my screwdriver and pry it out, and that's not a good idea. But luckily, none of the paint chipped on it. So that's a real testament to how good the paint is, which it's absolutely phenomenal on this figure. I really like it. And I really like the controversial opinion. I like the scratch marks and stuff on the Autobots for the Siege line. Or on everybody for the Siege line, I should say. So after you fold the head in, you're going to pull out this backpack, turn it around, lift up this part here on the back, and then untab these two red pieces like that. Just like that. And then you're going to take the gray piece that was in there and unfold it like that. So you'll look like that. That'll make up the front of the truck a bit. So then what you want to do, you want to take the arms and prep them a bit. So what you want to do is kind of have it out like this maybe. swivel around that piece that kind of looks like an underarm shotgun looking thing, and then fold that out a wee bit and do the same thing on the other arm. And so the next thing you want to do is kind of straighten this out up here so it looks like that. You should look like this so far. Okay. We're going to leave that as it is for now, and we're going to go down to the feet. So what you do is you collapse the toes like that. Same thing on the other side. You take this, there's this small little thing right here on his knee that you untab and flip up so that it's like that. And then twist the leg around like that. And then we're going to want to untab this part here like that and swivel this gray piece so that it lines up like that to it. This part right here that has the wheels on it, and put it like that on the other side. Do the same thing on the other leg in whatever order you want. There's no specific order, it's just how I do it. And then you want to combine the two legs. There should be some tabs there. There we go. There we go. And then you want to unhook this part and make it go like that so that the bottom piece right there is unhooked to there. And then the really kind of more difficult part, we want to get the wheels out from the side and extend them like that so they're down there like that. Alright, next we want to move to the arms. I'm going to take the arms and then move everything out of the way. Bend them at the elbow and then fold them into the side here. Just like this. And then do that with the other arm. And then you want to close up these tabs here. Close up the tabs like that. And then what you want to do is open the chest back up. Take this whole backpack assembly, kind of fold the tabs in like this, and then fold it down, make sure everything lines up fine. It should click into place like that, and then close back up the chest. And then make sure the wheels are like that. What you want to do is take the underarm things and tab them. There's a little opening right there, and you want to put them on right there. Right there. It didn't focus, but it works. You want to make sure like that, make sure everything's lined up, because then everything won't tap in correctly. Oops. Make sure everything's good. And then you want to fold the wheels up just so it looks like a normal truck. And then what'll make adjusting process a bit easier, you want to take these flaps on the side, just fold them in like that and click them into place. So the way this works is this tab right here on the bottom. I don't think you'll be able to see that. There's a little gray tab, like right there. And it goes right into the little hole on his leg. And then just fit everything together. And there you have his truck mode. A neat little piece of weapon storage here. Very obvious, I guess. But there's a little tab, little hole on the truck bed. And you just take the shield, you just plop it like that. Or not the shield, the axe, and you just plop it like that. And it kind of looks like a trailer hitch, I guess. Kind of looks like where you put the trailer. Kinda, not really. I like it though, it looks neat. And then there's a lot of little holes around there. You could put the gun, you could put it here, the one next to it. On the side here, there's one on the other side. Or on the side back here, there's one on the other side there too. So, let me give you a good look of the truck mode. There's something like a few people didn't really like about the truck mode, and that's these up here. In G1, Optimus, the face of the truck was really flat. Like extremely flat. Almost kind of slanted and really flat. Which kind of, you know, made a few people not really like this truck mode that much. That and the gap in the back here. But I can live with that. I like it a lot. You're not going to be displaying the truck from the back like this. There is minimal robot kibble here. Very minimal. You could really only just see the legs. So very, very minimal amount. Everything gets tucked away really nicely. And all around, I really like this figure. It's probably one of my favorites in the Siege line. It's very G1-like, very nice, and it's not bad. It's a pretty good Optimus. So, if you're looking for a good G1-looking robot mode Optimus, definitely give this one a shot. Either this one or the Earthrise one that's coming out, because that one looks more G1. So, if you enjoyed the review, let me know. If this was at all helpful, also let me know. So yeah, be sure to like and comment if you liked it. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.